question paper problems. This is 2018 question paper of Bangalore University. Let's read the question. Belgavi head office invoiced goods to its public branch at cost plus 20%. So here we should take it as cost as 100%, profit is 20, sales is 120%. Go for one by one. First one, impressed cash. Impressed cash is nothing but your prepaid. Prepaid cash. Opening value is 60,000. Closing value is 55,500. Any kind of opening value debit, closing value credit. Next one, debtors opening value 7,50,000. That is debit side under branch accounting. Next one, stock on 1/1/2017. Stock at invoice price 7,20,000. Direct purchase by branch 4,80,000. Those two are opening value. Opening value you have to record under debit side. Any kind of closing value credit, any kind of opening value debit. Next one, total sales is 52,50,000. In this total sales, how much cash sale? Cash sale is 13,50,000. Remaining cash you should take it as credit sale. Cash sale is 13,50,000. Remaining sale you should take it as credit sale. Cash sale we have to record under branch account credit sale. Credit sale we have to record under debtors account debit sale. That is working out for debtors. Next one, return from customers is nothing but your sales return. Any sales return, debtors account, that is credit sale. Next one, direct purchase 13,50,000. Direct purchase of goods sale, that is we have to record under debit sale. We have to record under debit sale. Next one, bad debts 30,000. This bad debts we have to record under, that is debtors account credit sale. Next one, goods sent to branch 18 lakh. Goods sent to branch, that is debit sale. If any kind of goods returned by branch, credit. Any kind of goods sent to branch, debit. This is at invoice price. Next one, transfer from head office for petty cash 75,000. Transfer from head office for petty cash is kind of expenses. Any kind of expenses, debit side, that is to bank account. Next one, discount to customers 60,000. Customers is nothing but your debtors, so we have to record this information under debtors account, that is credit side as discount allowed. Next one, cash received from customers 37,50,000. This is the information we have to record under both in branch account as well as in debtors account. In branch account we have to record under credit side. Same way in debtors account we have to record under credit side. Next one, branch expenses 9 lakh. Expenses, that is debit side, that is to bank account. Next one, stock on 31/12/2017, that is closing value. Direct purchase by branch, then transfer from head office at invoice. Opening stock, then closing stock. Next one, opening petty cash, then closing petty cash. Next one, debtors, they give only opening value, they are not specified any kind of closing values, so we need to identify debtors closing value through by opening of total debtors account. Under debtors account, opening value, then credit sale, then bad debts, discount allowed, cash received from customers. These are all the information we have to record under debtors account. Remaining information we have to record under branch account. Please pause the video, take the question. Next one we are going for solution for this. Look at the question. See, before going to the question, have the format in your mind. Any kind of opening balances, we have to write under debit side, that is asset. Any asset opening value, debit side. Any liability opening value, credit side. Then opposite. Any closing asset, credit. Closing liability, debit. Then any kind of goods sent by head office, debit side. Any kind of same goods returned to head office, credit side. Then any kind of expenses, debit side to bank. Any kind of income, that is by bank. This is the format for branch accounting. Next one, at the same time, we have to prepare either sometimes in the problem we have to prepare branch debtors account or branch creditors account. In this question, they given debtors opening value, but they not given any kind of debtors closing value. So we need to prepare branch debtors account. When come to branch debtors account, I will format in your mind. Debit side we have to record opening value, credit side we have to record closing value. Then any credit sale, not cash sale, branch account, any credit sale, branch debtors account, debit side. Then for the debtors is nothing but they are the customers for the business. For the customers, sometimes we are giving some kind of discount. Sometimes, like example, value of product is 10,000 is sold on credit basis. On that value, he paid only 8,000. Remaining 2,000 is a kind of loss. Those loss it is called as bad debts. So bad debts is a kind of loss. We have to record under credit side. First one, here we have to record bad debts. Any kind of discount allowed, any kind of sales return or goods returned by debtors. If it is goods returned by branch, credit, goods returned by customers or debtors, branch debtors account, credit side. This account we are preparing mainly to identify the closing value of a debtors account. Then any kind of cash received from customers, any cash received from debtors, this is the adjustment we have to record both in debtors account as well as in branch account, that is both in credit side. Next one, identify. First step, this is the format. Next one, step number 1, identify whether the goods is sent at cost price or invoice price. See the problem, we are selling the goods at cost plus 20%. That is almost few information transfer head office at invoice price, goods sent to head office at invoice price. Then given at invoice price means what? For the goods, profit is already included. What is the situation here? We have to remove those profit, remaining amount we have to enter in the books of account. As already told, in the books of account we have to record only cost price, we should not record any kind of profits over here. Go through the question one by one. First one, impressed cash on opening value. Impressed cash is nothing but your prepaid expense or petty cash. That is prepaid expense, how much is your opening value? That is 60,000 asset opening value to impressed cash. So opening value is how much here? 60,000. On 31st 12 2017, that is closing value, we have to record under credit side. Next, debtors on 1/1/2017, that is 7,50,000. Debtors opening value, debtors asset to debtors. So what is the value here? That is 7,50,000. At the same time, we are also preparing branch debtors account. Branch debtors account, go for debit side. Opening value branch debtors, that is due balance, brought down, how much here? That is 7,50,000. Next, stock on 1/1/2017. Stock, asset, opening or closing. If it is opening, debit. If it is closing, credit. So they are, but the problem they given stock on 1/1/2017. Opening value to opening stock. First one, that is transfer from head office. Transfer head office, not at cost price but at invoice price. So what is the value here? That is 7,20,000. Next one, direct purchase by branch. Direct purchase by branch, that is 4,80,000. Next one, total sales is 52,50,000. Totally he sold 52,50,000. In that, cash sale is 13,50,000. So what about remaining amount? Remaining amount we should take it as it's a kind of credit sale. Cash sale, that is branch account credit sale. Credit sale we have to record under branch debtors account debit sale. Credit sale we need to record by cash account, that is through by cash sale. We got how much amount here? That is cash sale is 13,50,000. Why they given total sales here? Total sales they given to identify your credit sale. Debit sale we are taking it as 2. Credit sale, that is 52,50,000 is my total sale. Out of this one, cash sale is 13,50,000. Remaining amount we should take it as credit sale.
39.
That is 39 lakh. Next one, return from customers. See here, if we given return from customers, customers is nothing but what here? Customers is nothing but debtors. Suppose in the problem is given return from branch, return to head office. That is, it comes under branch account credit sale. Be careful. Few students, if they given like return from customers, return from debtors, that is sales return. Return from head office, return from branch, return to head office, that is credit sale, goods sale. But here in the question they given goods return from customers, that is sales return, that is by sales return. That is 90,000. Next one, return from customers 90,000. Next one, direct purchase, that is 13,50,000. Direct purchase, that is 13,50,000. Next one, goods sent to branch from head office at invoice price. Goods sent to branch. Goods sent to branch, that is debit side, that is goods sent to branch. But at what price here? Here it comes under invoice price. Value is how much? That is 18 lakh. Next one, transfer from head office for petty cash expenses rupees 75,000. Transfer from head office for petty cash expenses debit, income credit, expenses, that is 2, bank account, that is petty expenses. So what is the value here? 75,000. Next one, bad debts rupees 30,000, discount to customers 60,000, bad debts, that is debtors account, by bad debts, $30,000, then discount, $60,000. Then cash received from customers, note here, cash from customers, what is the value? That is 37,50,000. Same amount we have to record under credit because it's kind of income from the debtors, that is cash from debtors, value 37 lakh, 30, 40,
51 lakh.
51 lakh. Next one, branch expenses rupees 9 lakh. Branch expenses debit, that is 2 bank account, that is expenses. So what is the value here? 9 lakh. Next one, in the problem attend, they give some kind of closing figures. Which are the closing values here? Stock on 31st 12/2017, that is stock on, they given in the problem opening stocks, so we need to identify the closing stock. They given the problem closing stock value here, that is by closing stock. First one, direct purchase. Direct purchase value 3,60,000. Next one, transfer from head office. This is at invoice price. that is 5,40,000. Opening stock, closing stock, opening impressed cash. In the problem itself they given closing impressed cash at beginning, that is by impressed cash, closing value years, that is 55,500. Now after this one, identify the question, whatever the opening values is there, we need to identify same for closing values. Impressed opening cash, closing impressed cash. Opening debtors, but there is no any kind of closing debtors here. We need to identify the closing debtors. For that we prepare one account, that is branch debtors account. Through using branch debtors account, we need to identify the closing. If you are getting any kind of difference in credit side, by balance carried on. If you are getting any kind of difference in debit side, we should take it as credit side. In the debit side, you given some kind of credit side. Usually now we are getting difference in credit side, that is by balance carried on. Your balancing figure, total value 39 plus 7, 46,50,000, 46,50,000, difference amount 37, 60, 90, 91, 80, 39,50,000 minus of 46.
7,20,000. 7,20,000.
7,20,000 your closing debtors by closing debtors is 7,20,000. This is how the problem goes on. Again, in the problem, sometimes they are going to give opening values of asset. Opening value of asset is like furniture, machinery, those kind of things they are going to give. Example, opening furniture value is 10,000. How to find out the closing value? In the problem, they are going to give some kind of depreciation. Depreciate 10%, depreciate 20%. Then using those depreciation, we have to minus the depreciation amount. The remaining amount we should take it as closing value. Here, when come to this question, this is the problem. We are selling goods at invoice price, not at cost price. If you are selling goods at cost price, stop it here. Stop it here and if you are getting profit or loss. But here, they are sending goods at invoice price. That is 1, 2, 3. These are the three information they are sending at invoice price. Means what? Including of profit. As I already told in beginning, you should not include any kind of profit here. We have to remove the profit from the invoice price. How to remove it out? See the question. They are selling cost plus 20%. Cost plus of what? Plus of profit. The answer is called as invoice price. We are calculating profit on whether on cost on or on sale. We are selling cost is a cost plus 20%. So profit is how much here? Profit is 20%. Profit is on sale or at cost. They say they are telling like cost plus 20%. That is, take it as cost as 100. So what is the total value now? That is 120 rupees. Sometimes they are going to give on invoice price, profit on invoice price. They in that time you should take it as invoice price as 100, profit is 20, cost we should take it as 80 rupees. Now identifying the problem. So what is the profit amount here? Profit is 20%. Identify which are the transactions is deal with invoice price. See in debit side is given any kind of invoice price here. When come to debit side we are getting two items as deals with invoice price. When come to credit side we are dealing with only one, that is invoice price. That is for closing stock. Usually invoice price including only 4 situations. First one, at the time of opening stock, at the time of closing stock. Next one, if it is any kind of goods sent to a branch, then any kind of goods returned by branch. But in the problem, there is no any kind of like return from the branch here. They give only 3 situations: opening stock, closing stock, then goods sent to branch. For this, we are going for opposite entry. Like example, go for here. To opening stock, transfer from head office, invoice price is how much here? 7,20,000. we have to remove the profit in the 7,20,000. Profit is already included. We have to remove the profit from 7,20,000. For this, I am going for opposite. What is the opposite for opening stock? That is by stock reserve. By stock reserve, what is the value? That is 7,20,000. This is for how much of percentage? Either for 120 or 20 or 100. They are telling that what? Invoice price. Invoice price is how much here? 120. That is 20 divided by 120. We have to consider. There is a need to go for cross multiplication. That is for 120 percentage. If it is 720, what is for 20 percentage? That is cross multiplication. We are getting 720,000 into 20 divided by 120.
1,20,000.
1,20,000 is my profit amount. Total we sell for how much of value here? 7,20,000. In that, so what is the profit amount? Profit amount is 1,20,000. Remaining amount that is what? Cost value. 7,20,000 debit, credit 1,20,000. 7,20,000 minus of 1,20,000. Remaining is what here? That is cost value. We recorded in cost figure. First one is got over. Next one, go for here. 2 goods sent to branch, that is 18 lakh. Goods sent to branch 18 lakh, that is debit. Opposite, that is by goods sent to branch. What is the value here? 18 lakh into say 20 divided by 120. 18 lakh into 20 divided by 120, that is 3 lakh. Opposite entries. 18 lakh with profit. Profit is how much here? 3 lakh. 18 lakh debit. Credit 3 lakh. Difference 115 lakh. That is your cost figure. Next one. 2 items over. Next one. When come to credit side. Transfer from head office. This is what? Closing stock. Closing stock opposite. That is 2 stock reserve. In closing stock and opening stock, if it is including with the profit, go for opposite entries by stating stock reserve. When come to goods into branch, go for opposite same. 2 stock reserve, what is the value here? 5,40,000 into 20% divided by, into 20 divided by 120.
90,000.
That is 90,000. This is the problem for branch account. Before going to branch account, as we already told, go for all the format in your mind. Any opening, closing, any kind of goods sent to branch, goods returned to branch, then any kind of expenses, any kind of incomes, then whatever the opening values is there, for those things we need to identify compulsorily closing figures. Then if it is selling at with invoice price, we need to go for 4 transactions. If it is including invoice price in opening stock, by stock reserve. If it is including in closing stock with invoice price, to stock reserve. If they given any kind of goods sent to branch invoice price, debit. First one debit. We need to remove the profit, so go for credit sale. Same as sometimes we are selling goods return to branch. We usually are going to write on credit sale. Same amount you go for debit sale. But in this question there is no any kind of goods sent to goods returned to branch. Then almost in the problem we need to prepare for 40 marks question. Usually for 40 marks question you have to prepare branch debtors account. Identify we are getting profit or loss here. The total value. Credit side we are getting 71 lakh 95,500. Same 71 lakh 95,500. I think we are getting profit here. So profit is 2 lakh 95,500. Take it as 2 general P&L account, that is profit. This is the problem for branch accounts. Thank you.